Good morning. Day 53. Camped at Scott Mountain Forest Service campground. It's a beautiful day, only a few clouds. Hiking southbound on the Pacific Crest Trail. As you can see, the rising sun is over on my right side. Wait, why is the rising sun on my right cheek if I'm hiking southbound on the Pacific Trail? Oh, that's right. Here in Northern California, in a few places, the southbound or northbound trail can be going any direction. And as it turns out, I'm heading like due north right now. Yeah. The sky, at least off in the west, beautiful California blue. Oof. I love it. Some of the animals. In this area. I do remember this from 4 years ago. This whole area has a lot of cattle ranged. Their summer range, just in the mountains. And then I remember when I was going into Etna 4 years ago, catching the ride, there were all these cattle that were just all going down the hill. Now, this was would have been October, I guess. There were several of them, just sort of wandering down the road. And I asked my driver, who was local, and he said, yeah, there are a few ranches here along the road. And the cattle come down from their summer range when the weather starts to turn. Maybe the forage becomes a little less plentiful, whatever. And they find their ranch. They go into most of them go into their respective ranch, so they don't have to send out people looking for them. Most of them, anyway. Okay. The other implication of this, as I've already seen with all the cow pies the last couple days on the trail, is being scrupulous about treating my water. So, yeah. Moving on. It's just after 11 a.m. Want to talk a couple things here. So you see the trail, obviously, right ahead of me. There's another one off to the side, but that's another side trail. This is the Pacific Crest right here. And one thing that I've noticed over the years is if you just take sort of the angle of the trail near term and you see where the trail might go, it actually is like on the same grade as it goes into the vanishing point there. But you can just make out, see if I can zoom in there a little bit, where the trail goes there. And taking a look at the map, then I think it actually swings around here and flips over that ridge. I don't think it swings around this part of the bowl, and then it's going to be heading east. So that's where we're headed. And of course, this topography is much different than what we saw in Oregon. Oregon was, volcanic rock, mostly flat in the woods, some burn areas. This is sort of dramatically different compared with what I experienced for 400 miles in Oregon in the main. The other thing that's different is there's almost nobody out here. I've been hiking. It's now a little bit after 11 a.m. I've seen two people today, a SoBo who had to flip down from, I think, Timberline Lodge, and is just kind of doing some day hikes with her boyfriend right now. They're the only people here. Used to see 50 SoBos a day, in the bubble. They're all gone. All gone. Completely different sort of experience, if you will, being out here. So here's a little spring, or a little seep anyway. Yeah, spring. Boggy insects. Yeah, lots of insects. Look at these. These are carnivorous pitcher plants. They entice the insects in through the bulb, and then they slide down the tube there, and they get digested. Pretty gross. Another aspect of nature. Let me check to see if I need any of this water, though. Repurposing a trekking pole to make a sort of pipe spring. Makes it easy to collect. It's always a good trick when one comes out of some woods or comes to a pass or an overlook or something like that to take a full look around. So I've just come out from there, from the trees, coming out onto this canyon, which of course is just wonderful, and this wonderful valley. And I guess I'll probably be, I don't know if I'm going to be going up that way or not. Could be still, or if I don't see a way that I'm cutting across this valley. But anyway, I came out, and what do I see? I think that's Mount Shasta. I think that's Mount Shasta. I'm going to have to take a compass heading. Check it out. Oh, I didn't notice this down here. Wow, crazy. Well, you see the lake down there. Look at this outcropping here. It's like conglomerate. It hasn't fallen off. Craziness. Wow. That's like, I wonder if that's like actually overhung, or it kind of is. I don't want to go anywhere near it. Okay, enjoying the day. Deadfall Lake. Already checked the water temperature. It's certainly swimmable, and it's easy to get in and out. So I'm gonna have to do something about that later. Setting up over here, and there's a few other people here. Naked Dave, Caterpillar, one other person. Haven't seen Tumbleweed yet. She started with them though. Okay, time for dinner. End of a good day.